I actually slept like 10 hours yesterday, and I want to go on a run, but I have to do some Amazon returns. So I'm not bringing a bag so I can just run after I return everything. But I'm like really gripping for dear life. So, yeah. Packages have been dropped. We lost the baggage. And now we gotta run. Oh, yeah. This is quintessential New York. Somebody's getting their furniture lofted into the apartment. Marathon training has been so mentally taxing. I don't know who knows this, but I grew up swimming competitively, so I'm really good at training like individually and holding myself accountable, but it's definitely a mental game for me, specifically running. I'm like, why am I running when I can literally slow down and just walk? So in my training process, it's a little bit backwards, but I feel like I'm really front loading mine where I'm running fast and really long because, well, I want to qualify for the Boston Marathon. Like literally, of course, I'm so nuts. I have to run my first marathon and qualify for Boston. Like I'm nuts, but we love it. The reason I'm running so far early in my training is because it's like I want to build my confidence to be able to run throughout my whole summer training into tapering, knowing that I've ran really far distances. So throughout the entirety of my training, I feel confident knowing I've already done it. I don't know if that's totally backwards, don't know if that's advised, don't know if that could lead to burnout, we'll see. But the human body is truly amazing and we can do incredible things. So here's your sign to do something hard. Okay, bye. I went to Trader Joe's again. I'll do a little haul when I get home. So unnecessary. Did not need to go at all. But I literally think I ate an entire bag of the chips I got, the little Fritos that they have, yesterday, on top of almost the entirety of the vanilla ice cream, which why have I never gotten that before? I don't know. I went on a nice walk with an old friend that actually dove at Stanford. She's a little older than me, but I still knew her. We crossed paths. And ironically, the second place I lived in New York, she bought a fan that I had posted about on the building forum from me. And she came to my floor and she had a Stanford hat on. I go, wait, you went to Stanford? Lo and behold, we had so many mutual friends and have been friends ever since. So that's why it helps to be friends with your neighbors in your community. It pays itself in dividends. And now it's raining. So, but I'm warm and I ran a lot today, so I'm tired. The legs are tired. Anywho, I hope everybody's having a good day. Grocery haul. I've gone to Trader Joe's 3 or 4 times this week. I went to bed thinking about baguette, salami, cheese, butter. So we're making that. Baguette. $1.99. Havarti, the best cheese. Uncured applewood smoked salami. I don't know why I got the applewood smoked. I don't know how that's gonna taste. Coffee creamer, because I hate the taste of coffee, but I love the effects. Organic corn chip dippers. I got the Mexican flavored ones that literally made my hands so dirty. They were delicious. I am sick of them because I consumed an entire bag in an evening. So we're going to the original. And I had been dipping them in my lentils, which is like protein. It was a good little snack. For smoothies, peaches, raspberries, blueberries, kiwis, because they're really good for constipation. I don't know what about it. And you can eat the skin of kiwis. I don't know if anybody know that. You can eat the skin. Is that insane? And it actually is like very fibrous. Egg salad. I know some might say very gross. I always pick these up. They are in the aisles and I can't resist. I put them in the freezer and I eat them in one sitting. And then Dijon mustard. That's the haul.
My mom always told me.
My heatless hair curler tutorial. You get these off Amazon. They're $10. You're gonna need the satin heatless curls, a little comb, a hair clip. So what you're gonna do first is you're gonna divide your hair. You want to, and then you take your curler, you place it evenly on both sides. You take your claw clip, and then basically you start at the top. I try to do the top like bang hairs. I try to wrap them around multiple times, and you try to do it as tight as possible. And then once you have it like this, you can curl them in the back. So it kind of has a look. Most important step is to wet your hair with this, with water, because it really makes your hair hold the curl. And like, you honestly really want to just soak your hair. Know how it works. Bye. Good morning, everybody. It is Monday, June 9th. This will be kicking off the most recent vlog. I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. I don't know what's been going on. I think it's definitely not helping that I've been going to bed so late, which has just been a saga these past few weeks of doing a lot. I'm managing a lot of different things, a lot of creative projects, vlogging, podcasting, content creation, my full-time job. So party planning, I'm adding a lot to the resume, and I think it's wearing down on my immune system. I got Dylan sick, unfortunately, and I'm not the type of person that like runs straight to the doctor typically, because they prescribe antibiotics and those really mess with the stomach microbiome. And I'm not sure if many of you are aware, but I do struggle with stomach issues. I have IBS, and I don't want to do anything that ever alters the chemistry that I have going on, because I've worked really hard to build it to where it is. Thus, I really don't like going to the doctor because they often do prescribe that, but Dylan's like, just go and get a steroid, whatever. I'm like, I know I can't. Literally cut to 10 days later. It's the June 20th, I think. Yeah, and I'm still sick. I really should have listened to Dylan and just gone to the doctor. I did go. I went to urgent care yesterday. Oops. So we are just hoping that the body fights us off on its own, which it will. I need to stop eating ice cream. That's not helping. I don't know why when I get sick, I literally crave dairy, which is the one thing you should not have, and sugar. But we're going to bed around 10:30 all this week. I'm holding myself accountable. We have a pretty busy work week coming up. I have a podcast that'll already be out with Austin, who's the nurse practitioner or RN, co-founder of Evolve Med Spa, and it was a really great conversation. We just talked about some of the misconceptions of Botox and her story, and personally like getting involved in becoming an OBGYN, wanting to get into more of the med spa, like helping people feel more comfortable in their own skin. I think that's something that's often overlooked in the med spa industry. And of course, yeah, like you can take the derivative of Botox as a toxin and be like, you guys shouldn't be injecting that in your skin. But truthfully, if it helps somebody be more comfortable at looking at themselves in the mirror, and we put so many poisonous things in our body every single day, like Aperol Spritz has red 40 in it. So pick and choose your poison. And if that makes you feel more comfortable to look at yourself in the mirror, do it. Nobody cares. It's your body. It's your life. If people judge you, they'll judge you for like 10 minutes and then they move on and they care about something else. So doesn't matter. But it was really a great conversation. My podcast is For Faith on Spotify and Apple. And there was video with it too. What else on the docket this week? We have lots of party planning. We moved the summer soiree from the 21st to the 28th because the 21st was conflicting with Juneteenth, which falls on a Thursday, so a lot of people were out of town. It is impossible to schedule any party over the summer, period. But the 28th seemed more just accessible for people. So lots of party planning around that. And then Saturday, we might be going to a concert at Forrest Hills. I really want to go to Brooklyn and get these frozen espresso martinis from this bar that it's like literally a dive bar. It's called Skinny Dennis. I saw it on TikTok and I have to go. So probably doing that on Saturday. And then Sunday is a lot of organization, like queuing up the week. I'll take you guys along, of course, working out every day, running as much as I can, and recovering. So I hope you enjoy this week. Subscribe if you haven't already. If you're here, it's for a reason. So we love that you're here. And yeah, hope you enjoy. I posted about this in my last vlog with no context, but this is one of my favorite snacks. It's a banana with just almonds stabbed in the top. It's an Emma Chamberlain OG snack, and it is divine. You get crunch. You literally create almond butter in your mouth with banana. It's delicious.
AI agents begin to act on behalf of users, answering questions, automating tasks, and making decisions on our behalf. Establishing trust in these agents will be essential.
Salami, Havarti cheese, French bread, 20 seconds in the microwave. Look at her. People probably looking into my windows are like, this girl's nuts. I'm nuts. What you gonna do about it? This is so meta. I'm editing my vlog, recording a vlog, and watching Love Island. Is that meta? I don't know. Always hate Love Island when they first cast, and then it grows on me. I think it's growing on me. What do you guys think about Love Island US new season? Comment down below. I want to hear. I think I'm gonna try to do like 5 miles because I have Pilates. I have to leave in like an hour. And the sun came out. Yay! Okay, we did 4 miles and it was really hard. It rained earlier today, so it's like kind of humid out. And at a certain point in like mile 1, I swear I was like, my whole body felt like I was running through the tropics. But we did it. Oh yeah.
Why woman don't feel as bad. No filming.
Data so that other tech companies can come in and use that to train their models. This is the currency that
We took to outside. I need to get outside. I can't even see at all what my hair looks. I can't even see myself in here. I've been watching the Alex Cooper documentary on Hulu, and my God, she is so charming and so motivating. I feel like a lot of college athletes probably can unfortunately relate to her story, as serious as it is. Like, there's like so much grooming that goes on in collegiate sports with women. So I just have a lot of respect for her and what she's built. She's incredible, and she keeps me honestly inspired to keep motivated and vlog and podcasts and find and continue to like just energize this creative outlet that I feel is like so fulfilling for me. So Alex Cooper, you're awesome. Anywho, I'm gonna enjoy the sun. Dylan and I are trying this new melatonin. It's like a natural release one. And I use this brand as part of my like supplement routine, and I really like them. It is Designs for Health. I'm literally like a little pilgrim. This is like my only source of light. A little Amish woman. Anywho, I just took one. I'm gonna go to bed, so I'll let you know if I feel like groggy in the morning, because typically I don't like melatonin. But lately my mind has been racing at night, and I gotta knock myself out somehow. Thursday. Looks like I have antennas on. Like alien little antennas. Thursday. Sometimes I genuinely neglect thinking about how much the weather affects my mood, but it is literally beautiful outside, and I feel giddy. Like I feel like a little kid. I'm like, I can't wait to get up on the roof and just let the sun hit my skin. And then somehow when people ask me why I like New York so much, I'm like, it's never the weather, but you'd think it would be the weather. I don't know. Life's weird, but I do love the sunshine a lot. Makes me happy. I'll get bagels from Trader Joe's and then just dip it in the specifically whipped cream cheese. We're back. It's very hot. Phone overheating. Computer overheating, me overheating. It's hot. But I'd rather it this than raining.
is what late night commitment looks like, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not making a single dime off of this, and I am up at 12:02 a.m. on a Thursday editing vlogs because it means something to me. Follow fucking dreams, okay? Follow them. Even when you get discouraged, if it feels right, keep going. Keep going. This is so gross, but I use the like communal washers in our basement, and I wipe every single time I use it. I use it like twice a week, honestly. I'll wipe like all in the crevice, and it literally looks like poop. Not me in the deep squat. Doing the laundry on a Friday, and I'm tanning, and I probably really smell. Yay.
Yeah, so unless you have
This Dunka latte? Get out of town! You're gonna have a heart attack, and if you have diabetes, do sure as hell do not get this. My order is 1 vanilla shot, which you did not need, espresso, and then the coffee milk, which is dairy. Wow, 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 wow. Also, I was laughing so hard because I was trying to order this from the Dunkin', and there was just a massive language barrier, and nobody could understand what I was trying to ask, and I was asking like what the flavors are. I thought they were speaking a different language. I was so confused. Little did I know they were talking to me. I'm like, oh, took 10 minutes to order this. 10 minutes. Woo.
Behave in the UK. This gets too fucked up and they keep smacking us.
Tonight we have a birthday party for one of Dylan and my really good friends, Alex. Dylan met him when they worked together in LA, and then he moved out to New York last year, and they rekindled their friendship, and I've become friends with it. I have to say it's so nice to have mutual friends and like enjoy hanging out with each other's friends. Not that it's necessary in a relationship, but it does make socializing outside of your partnership easier, because then you can be like with your significant other while being with your friends. And although I am a huge advocate for doing your own thing and like having your own independence outside your relationship, I do think it's important to have those special friendships outside of your partnership where you're not always with your partner with them. But an added bonus is having those friends in which both you and your partner are friends with, and it makes it so much easier. Also, Dylan has had this cough all week. I had to leave the apartment today because I literally almost lost my mind. It is just like classic, like it just is the same sound over and over, and I was hyperfixating on it. I like actually had a tear go down my face in the bathroom. So dramatic. But I was like, it needs to end. We're going at 10 p.m. That is the reservation. Great thing, Dylan and I feel great. But we'll rally, we'll pull through. I'm gonna go to my yoga class that I'm supposed to leave in 5 minutes. Good job, Faith. That I was, again, going to run today. Didn't run, so that's cool. I probably need to be taking it easier on my immune system, because this is the funny thing about when I get sick. I'm just in denial. I'm like, you can still do everything. No problem. You can still do your workout classes and stay up late, and like you can't let this affect you and slow you down. When in reality, I really need to be more disciplined about taking care of myself, especially when I'm sick. I do take care of myself. I take very good care of myself, but I could be taking better care of myself. This is Essie's Gel Couture. It like is fast drying nail polish. And apparently, I don't know if anybody's ever done this, before you shower, you should do your nails because the excess around the skin, I guess with the heat and the humidity, it like comes off the skin. So you can literally paint your nails so messy and it will be totally fine when you come out. I also self-tanned and I feel gorgeous. So I've been doing like the press-on nails, and unfortunately they still also make my nails brittle. I just cannot figure out the science behind strengthening my nails. So if anybody has any tips, let me know, because I refuse to get my nails done these days. I just don't have time for it. And it's very expensive in the city. When you're going once a month, that's like $150 every month that I'd rather spend on something else. Amazon. But if anybody has any recommendations for how to strengthen my nails without having to like take a pill, I'd appreciate that. Oh, another thing I wanted to share was I've been finding, since I've been really releasing this creative outlet that I have, that my creative juices are flowing. Like I'm like, have I been suppressing the creative side of myself for this long, or has it always been there? I don't know, or maybe it's activated now and hasn't been there before, but doing vlogs and doing podcasts and doing more just like free, not constrained by anything. I don't have anybody telling me what to do. I find when I have any creative task that I need to do or help out with, I'm really able to lock in and like think freely. And I really like that side of my brain. I feel like I'm dusting it off. It's nice. Okay, that's all for now. See you later.
Gorgeous. She's so gorgeous.
Guys, I just spent 35 minutes curling my hair. I lay our toothbrushes out. Dylan and I always do this for each other. Literally looks like I did nothing and I'm about to be... This is a good alternative to Aperol. It doesn't have red 40 in it. It's yummy. I just spent 35 minutes doing my hair and it looks horrible, and now I'm gonna be late to dinner. Recorded a whole video and I was only showing my neck. I also feel like I sound like a horse when I walk in these heels. I'm late. We're meeting at Mason Close. We're supposed to be there at 10 p.m. I'm already 15 minutes late. My outfit, Zara dress, the Zara heels, arm thing, Amazon. We about to hit that New York night. What up? Some crazy motherfucking people out tonight.
Hit the brake and hit the two paddles and put the his roommate. All tied up.
Somebody just opened the bathroom. On me peeing.
I like it when the bass go.
What gets you?
Me and my scraping heels.
We're cooking. Why are all the pancakes on my side?
Doesn't matter, cooking.
Yay. My hair is crusty.
Stop.
I really don't want to run. I really don't want to run today. But we're gonna go down to the basement and run on the treadmill. Dylan gave me some pre-workout, so I'm hoping that it kicks in. My tummy kind of hurts. Not like bad, but like definitely had a day of drinking. And
Where are we right now? Yeah, no, this is great.
Kind of feels like
No, it is.
I saw Fred again.
I saw Fred again.
Again.
Good deal
No, for the vlog.
for the vlog. What a venue. What a venue.
I'm literally running in the rain because I am so late. I was running behind at home and I just got distracted, and now I'm running in my sports bra to Casey's hot Pilates class, and my vlog just dropped. So we're doing promo, we're editing, we're running, all fun things. Strut your stuff.
On a video and tape.
But you can have us back. I'm literally listening. I just have to be opportunistic. These are crack. Crack! And they're not even that bad for you. Like 150 calories. I mean, the ingredients are not good.
There's a new queen bee in town.
That's all that's left. They're so good. My belly is full of junk food. Cheez-Its, Oreo cereal, not good. Chip City, chocolate chip cookies, okay. Sushi, good. Some like weird healthy candy that's like trying to be like Smart Sweets, not good. Popcorn, great. But it is Sunday, June something. We had a great weekend. Concert again. We saw Sammy Virgie. Everybody kept saying Sammy the Virgin, but he was amazing. He's like a British DJ that had like, my favorite part of the concert was his deep house. He would mash with rappers, and that was like sick. Really enjoyed him. And then Friday we had one of our really good friends' birthday parties. That was a blast. And I was feeling under the weather, and I probably did everything not to make myself feel better. I don't feel that bad. So, and I just ate a bunch of junk food. So you'd think probably worse, combination of things to do when you're sick. Me editing. That worked out very nicely for you, Faith. Worked out very nicely for you, eating all the junk food and going out and drinking and not sleeping. Yeah, you got a sinus infection. Huh. But I will be ending the vlog here. This week is a short week. I'm not talking to you.
For what?
I'm not talking to you.
You can film.
This week's a short week. We have Juneteenth on Thursday. And then Friday, I think I have work. But then Monday, I have off randomly. So it's going to be a good weekend. Good weekend. Okay, I love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. By the way, you have to try Cheez-Its puffed. Ate the whole bag. Ate it all in my belly. Down the gullet. Delish. Okay, bye. Don't forget to subscribe. Bye. Bye.